Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Sariella Sintra is demanding justice days after her family's Rottweiler named Zeus was shot several times by a Miami Gardens police officer. Surveillance video captures the moment Zeus somehow got loose from their backyard on Northwest 185th Street in Miami Gardens. Zeus runs towards a Miami Gardens police officer who then pulled his gun out and fired back-to-back shots at the dog. The dog runs the other direction and heads back to the family's home. He was shot 3 times, once in the leg and twice in the chest. Of the 2 that hit his chest, one went into his stomach and pierced his organs, and the other one went through his lungs. Sintra says their vet told him he wouldn't survive and had to be put to sleep, a decision she says that has devastated her family. Sintra says her family initially called police to make a report about their cars being vandalized. She thinks the officer could have used other methods to protect himself instead of deadly force.
Yo pienso que como policía pudo optar por usar un taser o pepper spray, o bueno, haberle disparado solamente en la pata, no haberme matado a mi perro en la manera en que me lo mató. Yo sí quiero justicia, nada ahora en este mundo a reponer el dolor que estoy sintiendo y que tengo con mi perro.
Hey, what's going on, family? This is for Nopickspodcast.
Hey guys, it's Chelsea.
Hey, it's Angie.
All right, so I'm gonna go with Angie this time. And so, what's your thoughts on the video we just watched?
I'm sad.
Okay.
I really am, and I, as a dog owner, previous dog owner, I know how close you can be with your pets, like cats, dogs, whatever pet you have, and I do feel for that girl. Like that was especially. She's the one who called the cops initially. Like she probably carrying so much guilt.
Yeah.
And he ain't have to shoot that dog up like that. Like, he ain't have to do that.
Okay, so just to be clear, the cop was in the wrong for shooting the dog.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
He had a taser on his hip, too.
Okay. What's your thoughts, Chelsea? On the video we watched first, and then was the cop in the wrong?
I have mixed feelings. Only because I know people do not have good experience with dogs, so that they can be very fearful. There are aggressive dogs out there, so I get, like, if this dog's charging him, he wants to defend himself. However, you can clearly see when he shoots him the first time, the dog, like, falls over and then is turning to run back. So to shoot him 2 more times, to me, was so unnecessary. Like, you clearly clipped him the first time. There was no need. Like, he wasn't coming back at you to keep shooting him. So I do feel so bad for that girl, because as a dog mom, I would be sobbing. But
okay. So was the cop in the wrong?
To shoot him that many times, yes.
So was the cop, if he shot him once, would he be cool?
I don't know about cool. I don't know if that'd be my method of prevention. But like I said, I know there's people that are like so scared of dogs because they've already had. I mean, there are bad dog attacks. So like I get it. I know there can be like very bad situations. So like you see this big Rottweiler charging you, you're trying to defend yourself before he comes at you. But like I said, you clearly see him get shot the first time. And he didn't come back at you. He like fell and turned to run across the street. So like to shoot him 2 more times to me is like.
So all right. So let me ask you. So if he shot him 3 times while he was charging him, and then he turned, and like after the 3rd time he turned away and did that flip thing he did, and then turned away and dipped out. Are you like, oh, okay, cool, that's more reasonable? So you're under the impression that he shot him while he was running away.
Yeah.
Is that the?
He like passed him, and
he definitely did. He was like shooting through the gate, like.
Okay. So all right. So let me get my perspective. This is not gonna surprise anybody.
I don't agree with y'all.
Blow the dog's head off. Go ahead.
Listen, I don't agree with y'all, bro. I don't agree. I absolutely don't agree. Yo, it's terrifying. I've been chased by dogs before. I had to jump on top of people's cars. I don't know, because a dog's about to bite at me. If I would have had a gun in those instances, I would have been blasting. I would have threw a grenade. I would have dropped the atomic bomb on. Like, bro, like, listen. And the dude was in fear of the situation. He's like, yo, you got this 100-pound dog about to come give me one less nut. Like, I got to do something about this. Like I don't like. There's a genuine fear there. This dog wasn't. This dog wasn't coming to play fetch. This dog was coming. He was coming for some business. He didn't have no ball in his hand. He didn't have a frisbee. He had not. He just had him. He's like,
so
okay,
you
cool.
Think it was okay?
You look like a black lollipop. I'm coming for you. Like, and the cop was black. He was like, I'm coming for you, bro. Like, I'm not. He was not here to play or be petted. Like, now if he came on some like wagging his tail, like rubbing his, then I'm like, okay, damn, this nigga's a monster. No, he came on some aggressive stuff. Like, no, absolutely not. Like, I would have shot him too. Like, so I'm gonna pull out my taser.
You would have shot him 3 times, knowing he.
I would have shot until I felt like the threat wasn't there anymore. So I think a lot of people get hung up on the amount of times people go, oh, they shot him like 16 times. And it's like, yo, a lot like people shoot until they feel like the threat isn't there anymore. So if you got 3 cops and they all shoot 6 times, and it's like, it sounds crazy, but it's like, yo, these people was like, we kept pulling the trigger until we felt like the threat was no longer there. So that's how they move. Like, it's not like, okay, well, we're gonna chill now. We shot him 4 times. 50 got shot 9 times. He chilling. He a millionaire right now. So like that was a terrifying situation. I would have been terrified too, and I would have been like, I would have did whatever I needed to do, like to whatever. If it's kicking, but I'm not. There's a lot of people like okay. And then, let me add another part to it too. She said, "Oh, you could have shot the dog in the leg."
No, he did shoot him in the leg.
No, but she said...
I know, but to purposely shoot him in the leg, that's kind of hard.
It's impossible. Yo, y'all say this stuff like it can be done. Like, oh, I just shoot him in the leg. This is when I blame Hollywood and all the movies y'all watch. Y'all watch John Wick. Y'all watch Jack Reacher. Mission Impossible about to come out. Y'all watch the Ethan Hawke shoot the wings off of flies, and y'all like, oh, this is easy. Anybody can do. It's damn near impossible to shoot a moving target. I'm in the military. I see people shoot, like, the sun comes up and the sun comes down, and the same people on the range because they can't hit the targets that pop up, pop down, pop up, pop. Not to see the nigga running horizontally.
I'm not saying to specifically shoot him in the leg, but I feel like he was clearly shot once. He fell and like started to run the other direction. So the 2 other shots to me seemed unnecessary.
Fair. But if that was the case, right? But I don't. I mean, listen, I don't know. But
I don't know how dogs' legs are so skinny. I don't know how you're specifically shooting at a leg.
It don't matter. It don't matter. They're cops. They're superhumans. So they should be able to do that. Like that's what they train for. So you should be able to do that. Like that's easy. That should be easy. Like you should have shot his toenail off. Then the cop would have got the dog would have got the message. Like, oh shit, let me leave this motherfucker alone. He trouble. No, bro. Like no, absolutely not. Yeah, no. So what else? I mean, I'm sure nothing will happen to the cop. I'm sure. I mean, it's just gonna be another day for him because there's another clip that I wanted to show actually that doesn't involve a dog being harmed in that way. This was kind of more funny.
Funny because you got a chuckle out of the first one.
Someone probably got blown up.
All right, let me show y'all.
Hey! Ow! God, you little fucking shit!
Oh no.
Nice jump!
Now he done got shot.
That's it. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Go get him back.
Yo, some of these delivery guys can get some air.
Yo.
Fear will get you over something. Like,
oh my god, the fences, the cars.
Listen, fear itself.
That's so not cool, bro. It's so corny that these people are subjected to this kind of stuff. And the one dog, that one dog burst through the goddamn screen.
Like
what you supposed to do with him? Give him a tickle?
You
gotta take him out, bro. You gotta Jackie Chan that dog, bro. Like, stop that. Like,
oh my god,
yo, that was funny. Anyway, yeah.
They're not always big dogs either. Sometimes they're the little ones that come running.
Yes, I would have kicked the shit out of one of them.
Like, so all right, so I got like traumatized as a kid running from a dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let me tell a story. So, and you met BJ, but he's my cousin or whatever. He passed away years ago. Oh, you didn't? Oh, you didn't? Okay, yeah, okay, all right. Well, he passed away years ago, and we were kids. I was probably like 8. My cousin was like maybe 4 years older than me, so he like 12, and I just used to be outside doing whatever I wanted to do, right? So my grandma just never knew where I was because sometimes I was up, Willow Grove Mall hanging out. Sometimes I was just doing other stuff, right? So she didn't. I mean, whatever. I had too many brothers and sisters. She like, listen, it's too many of y'all motherfuckers. Whatever, like good, like whatever. Anyway, so we up like in Crestmont, like the North Hills area, and this dog comes out this house, and it's a black lab, and that shit was like damn. It was like half my height, right? Them dogs be big as hell.
They're huge, right?
So So my cousin and I see, and we see it out the corner of our eye. We like, all right, cool, everything cool, like, but the shit just kept running, and then we hear the owner like, hey, stop. So we start gunning him, and my cousin is obviously clearly faster than me, right? Like I got shorter legs, I mean, like all that shit, right? So I'm running. I'm like, yo, I'm looking back. This dog like is about to rip a whole chunk out of my ass, right? So I'm like, I'm running. I'm like, oh shit, I'm running. And then I'm like, yo, it got so close to me, right? And my cousin was probably like maybe 20 feet. He didn't listen. It was in them situations. It's every man for himself. He wasn't looking. He was not worried about me. He was like, listen, like, nigga, you get me.
Somebody got to tell the story.
That's what you. So this is the craziest thing, right? We used to talk about this for years after I stopped running, right? I got so scared, my fucking heart was pounding. I just stopped running and closed my eyes to open my legs. The fucking dog went under my legs and it kept chasing my cousin. So my cousin looked back. He like, I hear him say, "Oh shit!" So he, I'm sitting there, and I didn't even peep until like I let go. I heard him say, "Oh shit!" Then I let go because I thought, listen, I was sure I was gonna be on the ground.
You
with
were prepared for your demise.
I was already. I accepted my fate. Like I was like, this is it for me. Like I'm gonna have 90
one ass cheek.
I'm at one ass cheek. Like so the dog keep chasing him. It got to him. And he tried to stop running. The dog ain't buy that shit. That shit bit him under his, like, underneath his, like, behind his kneecap, whatever that's called. And it ripped the whole chunk out of his shit. It was like ripped the whole chunk out of his joint. He's bleeding and just crying. And the owner comes. He's like, get out of here, Rex, whatever his name. So I'm sitting there. I run up to him. I'm like, BB. He's like, he's screaming, yelling, ah. So like somebody else come out the house. They'll call an ambulance. The ambulance come. And I'm like, yo, so he's grabbing his leg, bleed all over the place. He's like, why the fuck didn't it bite you? He's like, what? I'm sitting there like, I don't know. Like, I was like,
because you hit the move like his trainer for the trick. He
wasn't ready for you to stop. He just had to keep going. He already had the momentum.
So we go to the hospital, and I'm sitting there with him. His mom was there. His mom was there too. Whatever. And I'm sitting there with him while the doctor is like stitching, like they give him needles all around the bite mark, and then they're like stitching it up. And he's sitting there. It seemed like the most excruciating shit I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. I'm sitting there like, yo, and he was on curse, but ever since then I was like, yo, I can't trust no dog. So then like, and we come back home. I'm in Germantown. A dog come, I'm jumping on anybody's car. I don't care if it's the new ZX 500 Benz. Like I don't care, bro. Like I'm jumping on that car. Like,
period.
So yeah, no, that dog was out for blood. Like maybe I don't know, man. Anyway,
not every dog is out for blood though.
If the dog coming at me, well, he wasn't out for my blood. He was out for his blood. But listen, bro, I was like, yo, we always should joke about it. Like every cookout, every time we get together, he tells a story like this nigga just spreads his leg. And the dog's roaring. So he was like, he was saying like, oh, I start slowing down because I'm like, oh, he got his victim. He good. Like I'm about to start slowing down now. But he was like, he's out much. He's like, oh shit.
You might have got bit if you didn't spread your legs. That might
I
have
might
been
have.
saving. That might have saved you.
Or
Yeah.
if you kept running and he caught up to you, he probably would have bit you. But
You better.
I think
Listen,
you caught him off guard by stopping mid sprint, and he just had to keep going.
All right. Well, listen. Let us know what y'all think, family. Like, comment, subscribe. I love dogs. Nobody give it
At the end of that.
Listen, bro. The dog community is fierce. I'm not. Listen. I'm about to buy 8 dogs right now. Like, whoever watching this video, I'm about to buy 8 dogs right now. Like, let me know what y'all think, family. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time.